All right, guys, so I finally got all of the skills unlocked on KITSUNE, so I'm pretty hyped for that. So now that we kind of know how good it is, we're gonna be getting that tier list popping off, guys. So I don't know which version of Blox Fruits it is now. I think it's like what, update 20 part 2 or part 3 by now. So let's get it, guys. And before we do, though, we are doing a big giveaway once this video gets us to 30,000 subscribers. All right, so comment down below what perma fruits you want, and let's get into the tier list. Also, guys, please say F in the chat for my Robux, because we spent 4,000 to get this bad boy perma. All right, here we go, guys. Here is the tier list that I made. Also, guys, we need to put F in the chat for the revived fruit. It was a good run, guys. Also, I think there's another fruit that died as well. Oh, we'll just pretend this string fruit is the spider fruit, guys. Same thing, right? Also, guys, F in the chat for the portal fruit. And F in the chat for the kilo fruit, guys. Also, I think string is now spider, but whatever. Nobody cares. All right, let's get it. So, first up, we have the control fruits. All right, now the control fruit overall is a pretty decent fruit. I think it's mainly used as a PvP fruit. Now, personally, I don't think it's good enough to go in the S tier yet. But right now, A tier. I think it's supposed to be getting a rework soon, but we'll see. All right, next up we have Chop Fruit, guys. Now, Chop Fruit does make you immune to sword users, but that's like literally all it's good for. It did kind of get a slight rework, I think, but overall not the greatest fruit. So D tier. All right, next up we have the Spring Fruit. Honestly, guys, the Spring Fruit rework was really spicy. And I'm going to be real, guys. I think the Spring Fruit is definitely a go-to right there. All right, not a bad fruit at all. All right, next up we have the Smoke Fruit. The Smoke Fruit is, I don't know, man. I'm going to be honest, guys. The Smoke Fruit is decent. It's okay for PvP. You might be able to get away with it for grinding, but it's just kind of a mid fruit. I think C tier is very, very fair for the Smoke Fruit. All right, next up we have the Flame Fruit. I didn't realize it's really easy to get, guys. Now, honestly, it's not the best fruit even if you awaken it, but considering how easy it is to get, and it's great for grinding as well, I think it's an easy A tier selection. All right, Ice Fruit. Oh, man, I hate to disrespect the Ice Fruit a lot, so I'm going to put the Ice Fruit in A tier, mainly for its grinding capabilities. If you're in the first 2 Cs, guys, Ice Fruit, busted OP. Actually, Ice Fruit is what I use to level up my character, so really great. All right, next up we have the Sand Fruit. I personally don't like the Sand Fruit that much. All right, I know it did get a slight buff back in the day, but not worth it for me. All right, next up, guys, we have the Dark Fruits. All right, definitely one of the better fruits in the game. All right, highly recommended. Light Fruit, very good for grinding, but kind of outclassed nowadays. I'm gonna put it in A tier. I think it's the best out of these 3 fruits. But I feel like if you're doing PvP, it's not the greatest. But if you need a Logia fruit for grinding, very good fruit. All right, Rubber Fruit needs some love, guys. All right, I ain't going to lie. Rubber Awakening Gear 5 or something. Because I'm not going to lie, it's kind of down bad right now. Yeah, I'd probably say it's better than Spring, but not the greatest. All right, Barrier Fruit isn't the end of the world fruit either, guys. I'd say Barrier Fruit is a solid B tier. All right, not a bad fruit, but not the greatest. It has some interesting combos. All right, Magma Fruit. Now, this one has the most brain-dead combos. Oh, my goodness gracious. Low-key busted for PvP. It's okay for grinding and stuff, so I'll give it S tier. I think it deserves that. All right, this fruit, Quake Fruit, not a bad fruit, guys. Low A tier in my opinion, very low A tier. Honestly though, maybe, you know what, probably high B tier. Not many people use this fruit. All right, Buddha Fruit, guys. People say they could use it for PvP, but I'm gonna be honest, guys, it is the grinding god fruit, bro. So I'm gonna put it high in S tier, because like if you want to go grind in C3 to reach max level, if you're trying to like dunk on raids and stuff, oh my gosh, guys, if you're trying to get frags, dude, Buddha Fruit, busted OP, guys. You gotta get it. All right, Spider / String Fruit, low A tier. Okay fruit even after the rework. Phoenix, decent fruit after the rework. I'd say low A tier. All right. Next up we have the Rumble Fruit. Rumble Fruit, honestly, definitely one of the better fruits. It's low S tier, high A tier. Pretty good for PvP. All right, Paw Fruit. Did this one get reworked too? Oh wait, I forget if this one did. I think it did. I forget what it's called now. But paw fruit, rework. Not a bad fruit, guys. Solid B tier. All right, next up we have the gravity fruit. Gravity fruit, it's not really the greatest fruit in the game, to be honest. I think it's kind of mid B tier. Not really that great. All right, dough fruit again. Dude, this is like an instant kill PvP. It's busted, guys. I think this might still be the best PvP fruit in the game. All right, next up we have falcon. Kind of a mid fruit, in my opinion. Love, probably like high C tier. Has some good combos, guys. All right, I'm not gonna lie, not bad at all, but not the greatest either. All right, next up we have venom fruit, guys. Another brain dead PvP fruit. All right, right up there with I say mochi's fruit is slightly better, dough fruit, but venom fruit, honestly, pretty dang good, guys. Not a bad fruit at all. You could probably grind with it as well, but I personally would prefer Buddha for grinding. But overall, guys, venom is a great fruit. All right, diamond fruits, easy C tier, guys. Not the greatest. All right, spin fruit, guys, I'm sorry. Even after the rebuff, whatever. I think they buffed it again. I'm trying to remember, but it's still not that. It's still trash. Spike fruit, guys, even after the buff, still not great. Dragon, it still hasn't gotten the Leaked Dragon Awakening. So until it does, guys, in my opinion, Dragon has to be in like A tier until it actually gets that thing. Honestly, Dragon isn't even that good. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, I'm probably gonna put Dragon like here, bro. I'm sorry, but actually maybe here. Dragon, just, it needs the rework, guys. It's just been outclassed by all the new fruits that got added to the game. Ridiculous. Bomb fruit, guys, everybody knows. Bomb fruit's surprisingly OP. I'd say B for bomb. Let's get it, guys. B for bomb, baby. All right. This fruit, pretty good fruit. S tier easily. All right, leopard fruit. It is the fastest fruit in the game. Is it the best fruit in the game? I don't really think so. I'll put it in like the S tier. I think it's like mid to low S tier. It's not a bad fruit, but I feel like it's outclassed by like other things. All right, we got the sun. Oh, not the sun fruit. Whatever. The soul fruit. Low S tier on the soul. Not a terrible fruit even after the rework, whatever, but low S tier. All right, blizzard fruit. I think this one deserves high A tier. It's a good fruit. It's a really good fruit for multiple things, but it's just not quite S tier worthy in my opinion. All right, portal fruit, obviously, guys, S tier. All right, I think it's one of the better fruits. It's mainly there because it's just really good for grinding and stuff. Very, very useful. It's kind of like a nice utility fruit, and no other fruit does what this does, so S tier. Sound fruit, I think it deserves high A tier. I don't quite think it deserves S tier yet. It's a good fruit, but it's not like cracked out. All right, good fruit, not the greatest. But all right, rocket fruit, I tested it. It's okay. I think it's a fair C tier fruit. It's not a bad fruit. Mammoth fruit, definitely S tier. Very, very good fruit. I'd probably say it's slightly better than leopard and those, but it's not the greatest fruit. Like, I wouldn't say it's better than dough awakening. All right, ghost fruit is a solid A tier. It's a really decent fruit, guys. Has some pretty cool abilities. It's pretty much good for everything, so I'd say A tier. All right, and then we got the Kitsune fruit, guys. I think easily S tier, guys. All right, I don't know if it's as good as dough, and it's up there. I think it's a really good fruit, but I'm probably gonna put it like third on the list. I still think dough's probably better for PvP, and I still think Buddha's good for grinding, but Kitsune is kind of a good combo of both, guys. All right, it's kind of like a better version of Mammoth and stuff. So very, very good fruits, guys. All right, don't forget to smash the subscribe button. Help us reach 30K subs so I can start giving away some things. Peace.